Champ, how you feeling? You know, the fight is coming up. I know you're in the last bits of camp here. So how you feeling these days?
Yeah, last 2 weeks of the camp, I put on such a great work. So I'm happy that I got to this spot. Of course, like in every camp, I had good and bad moments. I had to deal with some. I was little bit tired, but it's normal because I put on great work every day. And some of the fighters, they don't know that they must put on hard work during the camp, not in the cage, because the fighting is a pleasure. So I cannot wait for the fight week. I cannot wait till I will step into the octagon at UFC 211. So I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel strong. Like my weight is on point. I'm lower than the last camp, but I look stronger. I put on some muscle weight. So definitely you are going to see different Joanna. So I work on some new skills, new weapons. So I wanna just keep on improving that I'm simply the best and I'm the right person in the right position.
Well, Jessica obviously is a very, very good fighter. She's very strong, and you know, since coming down to 115 pounds, she's just been on a tear. So when you look at her, what do you feel like is going to be the biggest challenge? Because obviously we know you fought obviously great women, but what is it about Jessica that you feel is going to be the most challenging part of her attack?
I'm happy for her that she's a challenger. I'm happy that she's my next opponent, and I think she deserves it. Even before we used to talk about, like, because we used to know each other, we used to have the same management. Now I changed my management, but she's still working with Thiago Kamura, who was my manager as well. So even we were talking about like, oh, Jessica is moving to 115. What if one day we will face? But you know, it's normal. Like, she won three fights of her last fights in the strawweight division. She's like one of the strongest strawweights. So definitely her strength is the biggest weapon. Her boxing, she's not a technical boxer, but her punches are wide and wild, but that's why she's very dangerous. So this is what we are looking for, a good fight, and I believe that Jessica is going to be in the best shape ever. So I always say this, like, it was not difficult to become a UFC fighter and fight for the best MMA league in the world. It was not difficult to become a champion, but definitely it's getting more and more difficult with every title defense. So that's the thing. So I know she's going to be like even 100% better fighter than she was in her last fight with Angela Hill, and this is what I'm expecting from Jessica, that we are going to put on show. And but definitely I want to take over. Dallas was lucky to me, because 2 years ago I won my UFC strawweight belt, and after 2 years I will defend my title in the same arena. So I feel ready. I feel strong physically, mentally. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, you know, stay humble, stay hungry, and quiet in my head. So I want to set up a few things and just go strong, you know.
Well, it does already seem that you are on your way to building that legacy as the greatest female fighter. You know, obviously Ronda was very dominant for a little while. I feel like the talent pool caught up to her, as we know. I mean, you see Amanda every day if you're training at ATT. So it feels like already you've made a big mark as one of the greatest female fighters. Do you feel that yet? I mean, you've defended the belt so many times already.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you're kind of on the way there already?
I do. I do. I build my legacy, and that's my goal. But I also think, you know, I'm focused on my fighting career. It's part of my life. It's story of my life right now, you know. But in few years, I will done with fighting, you know. So I'm very close with my family, and I will have different life. Of course, I call myself Miss Sporty and Miss 10 right now. So definitely sport is big part of my life. But I'm missing few things, but now it's time for business, for sport. But of course, like I said, I want to work with the best doctors, nutritionists, and coaches to do as much and but I'm thinking also about my normal life. So, and some people are focused too much on fighting, on sport. Of course, I'm selfish. I moved to United States. My fiance is back home in Poland. My family, my friends, but they know what I have to do, and they support me a lot, and they know it's not forever, you know. So yeah, I know.
Now, I guess I didn't realize that you were engaged. How long has that been, and do you know when you're going to get married?
Oh, it's been a while. I don't know. He proposed to me a year ago or 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A year ago. I'm so sorry. A year ago, August. So yeah, we're supposed to get married last August, but then I was thinking about moving to the United States. My fiance got a new job. He's busy too, so I'm like, maybe better we decided to move it a little bit, and we all know that I must be 100% focused on fighting, training, and other stuff. So there will be time for it. So maybe next year, maybe this year, maybe next year. You know, I wanna have a big Polish traditional wedding. Probably there's going to be like 300 people, and I just want to have fun, you know. I'm crazy. I like good stuff, so I want to have a nice dress, nice kicks. Reebok already offered me to make 300 pairs of kicks, so everyone can wear.
That's so great.
Reeboks. It's amazing, you know. I want people to feel free. I don't want to feel them like bad in the dress code.
Right.
So we're gonna enjoy this party. So it's all about having fun and mark something, you know.
Yeah. In your mind, ideally, how would you like that fight to end with Jessica Andrade?
And still, this is what I want to do. I want you guys here, and still, I know there people are saying that I'm going to lose this fight, that Jessica is the first who's gonna beat me, but I have so many supporters, and it's always the same before every fight. So I know what I have to do. I put on such a great work and great camp as always. I feel strong. It's a fight. It's a sport. One person must win. One person must lose. And I know it can happen in my next fight. But when I step into the octagon, I always make sure before that I'm ready, you know. And I want to go, put on show, and give as much fun as I can to my fans, because it's a deal between me and other fighters and our fans, because they buy the tickets, they purchase the pay-per-view, but we must put on such a great performance and give them what they want. So good fights. But I